Hi, Kaylee.
Hi, Kristal.
How you doing, Kaylee?
Okay, and you?
Good, thanks.
Good.
Guys, as usual, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And yet again, thank you to all the viewers that have done all of the above. We truly appreciate it.
You guys are even sending the links to friends and family now.
It's amazing, eh?
So much expansion. Welcome back to another Welcome back to another riveting episode of What the Fuck Is This Life?
Well, like I said the other day, what did I say to you? The two Ks causing chaos with a K.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
I like that one, actually.
I know you did because you repeated it. But I didn't respond to it, so I thought you would have.
Like I really liked it, and you, as usual,
As usual, nothing.
being ugly to me.
No, I'm not being ugly. I just didn't have anything nice to say, so I kept quiet. And then you mentioned it now on air.
Well, I like a chaos with a K, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Fuck. Okay, guys, so we thought we're going to do something a little bit different today because, you know, we've realized that we can sometimes blabber on. We have got, once again, really awesome feedback and inquiries and questions. And listen, some of the stuff is gold. Some of the questions that we get asked, some of the stuff we get asked to talk about. So you must remember these things are unscripted, and some of the topics that you guys ask us to talk about, we can't really, because of YouTube restrictions and yeah. I can't even ask some of the questions. But anyway, let's dive into one that we got here. Okay. So we got a message from someone. How often do you go through the I'm too old for this moments?
Oh, that I go through every day, all day.
Literally all day. But I think I've been saying that since
I'm not
I
even
was
joking.
17.
Literally all day. And mainly with the kids.
No, but listen, like that's
And
the thing. Like
freaking exam
parenting
stories.
fails and wins. Like I literally question myself as a parent every day with
too.
teenagers. And I'm like, I failed as a mother. I failed.
Like I said, I wonder if we have failed. Because I feel failure, especially at the end of the school term, is just failure. Because the kids have just finished exams. I think Ethan's got 1 or 2 left. And I actually have given up.
So
like if they study, they study. If they don't, I'm so tired of nagging.
Literally exactly the same in my house.
I'm tired of my own voice.
I cannot do it for you.
I'm so tired of my own voice.
So like mine don't want to study. The boys are the worst. They just don't want to study.
Or they tell me, no, they studied.
Yeah. No, mine do the same. I've got the notes.
And the teacher comes to the car to tell me, Ethan was not prepared for this exam. And then I'm standing there smiling because,
okay, well,
what must she do? What
Levi
must she
was
say?
studying geography when he was writing maths. I'm like, bro, you got maths tomorrow. He's like, fuck. Oh, yeah. I got geography the next day. It's fine. I'll just keep it in you.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh.
No, I give up.
Yeah.
So I do think I will be very honest with everybody. I think I am failing as a parent.
But then there's the little wins, though.
No, I don't know when I lost that a win, Kelly.
No, there's the little ones.
Fail.
I'm trying to think of one. Just hold on. I can't believe it's taking me so long. Yeah, no. And mine just roast me. My kids roast me. Sometimes I walk into my house and I'm like, if I pack a little bag.
They won't even know you're gone.
Just for a couple of hours. And I just go on a mission. Like, but I'm scared of what I'm going to come home to. Chaos.
No, actually talking about packing a bag and going. So the other day, I went to an appointment. And I walked out of here at 4 o'clock. Okay. And I told the kids, I said, I'm going to go do this and this. And then
you've got to give them times coming back.
So anyway, I said I won't be long. I think I said I'll be 20 minutes. But instead of being 20 minutes, I was 53 minutes. I even looked at my watch. Ethan's phoning Amber. Amber, Kristal's been gone for 3 hours. I don't know where she is. She's not answering her phone.
So where were you?
I was at Petula.
Oh.
And I said to them, I'm going to Petula.
What did you have done?
I did laser and is it microneedling? That's what I did.
Divine.
I wasn't supposed to. I was just supposed to laser. And then I ended up, that's why it took longer. Anyway, Ethan phones Amber. I've been gone for 3 hours. My mother and father, he phones them in Cape Town. He hasn't heard from me. He doesn't know where I am. I'm not answering.
Shame.
Anyway, I finish whatever. Petula's phone starts ringing. It's Amber. Amber says, Petula, is Kristal there by you?
Okay, but that's cute.
So Petula's like, yeah, she's here. And while Amber's on my phone, my mother and father are phoning. They're on their way to the airport. Why am I... And Petula and I, like I said...
This is a teaching moment, my boy. Pay as much attention to my well-being to your fucking geography book.
53 minutes. But they're worried where I am, but they can't study, like you said.
Yeah.
They're worried where I am and what I'm doing. So Nelly, Charmaine and George were nearly at the airport coming to look for me.
I can imagine Charmaine. Pick a bag, George! Fuck!
She's gone missing.
Kristal! That's Ella! Why am I shouting like that?
Because that's how Charmaine would react.
Oh, gosh, yes. Sometimes when you hang around the leaves too long, it really does just
so, yeah,
rub off.
I'm giving up as a parent. I've had enough. No, really, I've had enough, eh? And they're too big for me. Like,
I will never let them know that.
They are too big for me. Even when I shout at them, they look at me like I'm crazy. But
we've given them that.
No, the new thing is, but why are you in a bad mood? You're always shouting at me. You're always shouting at me. Why are you in a bad mood? Just talk.
Oh.
And I said, I've been fucking singing lullabies to you. You've done nothing. Until I start screaming, then you only take notice.
Oh, geez, but that is the most killed. Oh, like I'll literally sit there with my pet sperm and say to him, do you understand that you're alive? Because I kept you alive. And he's like, yeah, but you hate me. No, I love you. I could never, ever hate you. I love you with my whole heart. But I just need to breathe for 3 minutes. Just 3 minutes.
So, yeah, what's the next topic, Kelly? Because as parenting fails, I won that one between us.
No, I don't think you do. Listen, I'm very different with the kids, though. Okay. Oh, wait, we started with the am I too old for this moments.
Yeah, and then that's when I said yeah all day.
I can definitely say that I'm at that age where I'm between... It's a little bit inappropriate. I am in a functional relationship, but I could definitely either go for the dad or the son.
Yeah, that is the last. I must agree.
I'm at that age.
Yeah, I must say I understand.
People think I'm 55, and other people think I'm 37. Wow, where the fuck is it me? Is it the way I'm walking? Am I slouching? Wow.
But yeah, that is appropriate, I must say, even though we are in relationships. We're at that age.
I'd laugh.
Could be. But in saying that, I don't know if I'd go out with someone younger than me, Kelly. Would you? Really?
I have.
Much younger, or like are you talking 6 months, a year younger?
Much younger.
How young, Kelly?
Okay, but this is also 100 years ago, hey?
Okay, but how long? I mean, how age gap? How age gap? I'll even say that on my own.
She did it. I'm getting
How big
somewhere.
was the age gap, Kelly?
5 years. And it was even worse, I think, because we were young. So, like 5 years isn't a big age gap now. But like I said, we're 100. So if I was 45 and he was 40, there's no... Honestly, it doesn't even matter. But when you 23 and 18...
That's a big age gap, Kelly. I'm going to fall off the chair. I don't know if I could go out with someone younger than me, I must be honest.
No, it was a lot of fun.
No, like, even till now.
No, fun in the sense where, like, we jawed, we had fun.
Yeah, no. I prefer older people, I must be honest.
And I'm sure, like...
no, I'm talking right now, today.
No, I'm just saying whoever does listen and whoever knows who I'm referring to and stuff like that, know that, like, his sister and I were also, like, really good friends. It was like a group of us.
Okay, but now that was 100 years ago. Now today, as you are, would you go out with someone younger than you?
I don't think I could ever go out with... I don't know.
I don't think I could. Can you imagine how stupid they would be?
I must be honest. I don't think I have the energy in me. And I know I'm not dead, but I don't... God forbid if Fabian and I ever had to go our separate ways.
I don't think I'd want anyone.
I don't think... No, it's not about wanting. It's just... oh, my God.
Imagine how peaceful it would be.
Imagine going on a first date.
Ew.
Hey?
Imagine meeting that person's mother and father.
No.
And starting from scratch.
Oh, wow.
And their sister and their brother and their family and their... No.
And we're older now. Gravity's taken over.
No, but can you
if I had
imagine?
insecurities back then, you must know now, my friend, I'm going to play hard to get for 5 years. Sure.
But imagine
Sure.
meeting someone's mother and father today and trying to impress. I'm like, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, but you're an adult sitting at the table.
Yeah.
You're going to talk about your kids and...
No, I actually don't even think I'd go out with anybody. I must be honest. I think I'd be chasing the peace. Imagine how lovely it would be.
I think you're talking the biggest load of shit.
What? To be single?
No, you would definitely go
I
out
would
to someone else.
love it. Imagine the quietness.
Being single.
No, the quiet. Not worrying about anybody.
What would you do, Kristal? Because
do
you live
nothing.
to fucking wash everyone's dishes. Hey, so please tell me what you would do in your single life.
I would just do nothing. There'd be peace all around. How amazing would that be? That would be amazing. I would never meet anyone else, ever. Imagine meeting someone, Kelly.
No, but listen.
And really, and go from
scratch.
scratch. And like get all the
I
butterflies
think
and
if
the
you
first
met someone
dates.
and it was worth it and you interested in each other enough and you're in your 40s.
I do take my
and-
hat off to people that do that.
Because it's very difficult to
It is
date after you
difficult.
get divorced. Especially, I think, when you're older. So, luckily, in my case, I got divorced. I was still a chicken.
Yeah,
So-
you were young when
Yeah.
that happened.
So, I think, and this sucks because I know so many people and stuff that are going through it. Getting divorced in your 40s and your 50s is different because, dude, that dating pool is...
I wouldn't get divorced to date, eh?
And some
I'd get
people are so
divorced.
dodgy. Some people are just so fucking meh. But then again, every now and again, you will come across a good one. And he's divorced. He's got 2 or 3 kids. But he's a good, decent human. But then there's that. You got your
I
kids.
would get divorced if I had to. And I have a side boyfriend. When no one knew I had a boyfriend.
You would still do his dishes.
Yes, if I went over to his house and I'd make his bed. But I would never tell anyone I had a boyfriend. And I'll tell him, please don't tell anyone you're going out with me. Because I actually don't want to know your drama. I don't want to know nothing.
But I like having fun with my boyfriend.
No, you go out, have fun, and come home. But I don't want to know his mother, his father, his auntie, his uncle, his dog,
okay.
his children.
All the
I don't want to know
dramas.
fuck all about you, bro. I just want to enjoy you for the moment.
I don't know.
That's what I want. Because then what's the point of getting divorced?
Yeah.
To go from one shit story to another. It's just the same one, just rewritten in a different way. Sorry. No, I mean it. At 40,
No, yeah.
it's tiring.
No, it's but that's
Different
the
if
thing.
you're young.
Now imagine, and we in stable, secure relationships. Imagine being in your 40s now, and those people are listening, and we like,
And no offense, guys. I'm just talking personally about myself that I'm tired. Like we're saying, after 40, I don't have the energy.
we are now using eye cream.
I don't have the energy for that anymore.
I don't know. I think it is what you make it sometimes.
Same
And
story.
listen, some people have glow ups, hey? I mean, I've seen people get into their 40s, and it's like,
They must be divorced,
Sure.
and that's why they're glowing.
well, yeah. Yeah, I've seen one or
Says it
two, and
all.
I'm like, oh,
Kelly, what was one of the other ones?
okay.
That was actually a fun topics that we're talking about.
A fun topic. Sorry.
Fun topics that we're talking about.
You said a fun.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Um,
There was one I did read on that list about exercising in your 40s.
why would you even bring
Because
that up?
I've been doing Pilates, and let me tell you how hard it is. And I'm sure it's because I'm old.
Guys, I wish I wasn't so bad.
With what? Exercising.
Yeah.
You don't know how difficult Pilates is. Like,
I've
I
got the
thought-
kit.
I signed up for this whole thing, and I said, at least Pilates is like yoga. It's like a very small movement.
No, it's a workout.
Bro, let me tell you, it's the hardest thing I've ever done. And
I did aerial yoga.
how was that?
And
Is it difficult?
Fucking so hard. I was so
Really?
scared. But listen, it really is so much fun. I did it with Vera here in
okay.
Basonia. And it was so much fun. But geez, like
And it also
it's
is one
it's
of
a
those things that
difference.
look easy. Eh?
Yeah, well, yeah.
It looks easy, but obviously it's not.
No, it was awesome and difficult. And then it took kids took over, and we were still living in South Africa, and it's far, and
When
it's kids,
was
and
this?
it's
How long
towns.
ago did you move your body? Because try move it now after 40. If you think it was hard then.
Bitch, I can move.
Let me tell you, this Pilates, I thought, oh, it's going to be so nice, especially on those reformers. You know, the machine, the Pilates machine.
Yeah.
Where you don't know that is a whole
Okay, but at least
workout.
you're going.
Yeah, but it's
When
hard,
we were
eh?
living in I had a gym. I had a freaking, we literally got rid of everything. The entire, all the equipment. Because it never got used. Now, I'm like, I want to get this. Fabian's like, ha ha. Ha 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 ha. He says you had everything. Everything.
Yeah.
And you never fucking used it. So now I've got a yoga mat. Because I was going to do, like, what's it called? Like weight-free and equipment-free training. Fuck. It's just. But yeah, that's me, always taking the easy way out, apparently, when it comes to weight loss. Because I used to go to gym, but listen, you know me, all transparent and shit. So I jumped on the Ozempic train.
Yeah.
Wow. I think I was on it for like 6 months, and it was amazing. I was sick as shit, though.
It does make you
It
sick.
really, my body did not like it. But I was just so adamant on getting that head start and losing the bulk of my weight and then maintaining it, and I can do this. Oh, no, Kelly, no. Anyway, I think I lost a total of 16 kilos in the first 3 months. It was amazing. It really, but you don't only lose weight, you lose muscle mass. So because I'm not 12 anymore, I'm not joking, guys, on my legs, the skin around my knees, I think it started sagging. I lost weight so fast.
But they do say that Ozempic eats your muscles away.
Yeah, and then people were commenting on my face because my face went a bit gaunt.
Yeah.
And then I started looking, it's literally called Ozempic face. Your hands even. Anyway, guys, if you're on Ozempic for the right reason, being diabetic and stuff like that, it's different. Your body needs it. But if you're abusing Ozempic, or even worst case, knockoff Ozempic, that you don't even know what you're injecting into your body, you need to do a little bit more research and figure out exactly
what it is,
what's going to happen afterwards. Because when I stopped it, I don't want to lie, I think I put literally all that weight back on in probably the same amount of time it took me to lose it.
Sure.
And it was even worse. That's super freaking unhealthy. And yeah, it took me a while to lose it again. But I did lose gradually.
Yes.
I'm not a stick though, let's be honest. But yeah, sure. Okay, Ozempic. Good chat. But speaking about not being 12 and having the skin and all the stuff that we use now, if you could go back and be 25 again, would you?
Yeah.
Really?
I'd be 20. My best time of my life was from 21 to 23.
Cape
I'd
Town.
go back to that. In a heartbeat, I'd go back to that. I often think to myself that question. I would love to go back to high school and actually do better.
I would love to go back to high school, but knowing what we know now.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I wish I could take the knowledge I know
Yeah.
now. Everyone thinks, oh, school. You know what? School, make the best of it.
School was fucking
It's
incredible.
amazing. And also learn. I wish I learned.
Because it's actually, I don't want to say fun, wow, but it's, you go there, you've got your social circles, you've got tuck shop. Best ever.
I wish I knew, I wish I could go with this knowledge I have now.
Go into class, write a test, and actually
and
know the answers.
Actually know and be excited to be at school and actually take it serious. Not oh, I hate school.
But you see, even the kids today are like that.
Yeah, and if anyone that is in school that is listening, guys,
don't wish it away.
I promise you, you don't understand.
I hated
can't even
school,
explain
but I
it.
loved it. Looking back now, I loved it.
Take it seriously. The teachers are there.
And it's
Listen
so easy.
to them.
Just pass. Okay, now we're sounding like...
No, but I don't
Karens.
mean it in a Karen way.
No,
I'm
I
being
know what you're
serious. Just listen to what the teacher's saying. Put your heart. That's your job. Your job is going to school and doing the best you can do. I wish I could go back.
And don't be fucking mean. Guys, I promise you, if there's anything I drill into my kids, we are so anti-bullying. I cannot handle a mean, rude kid.
Just be kind.
So that's also coming from me, because at school, especially in high school, I really think I was an unnecessary bitch in a lot of ways. I was friends. We had a lot of friends. We had our group and stuff, but I had this like...
But did you really, or did people portray
No,
you
I really,
as that?
they portrayed, it was but I gave them the reason to portray it in a certain way, you know? When you act cool and you've got to be one of the popular kids and you act like you don't care because not caring is cool.
Yeah.
No, not caring is fucking stupid, okay? And... like even being on Daily Report, like, it's cool, because like I'm a little bit of a badass.
But that's what I'm trying to say. When we were in Glenvista High, and I'm not exaggerating, I was there for 1 year, I think we had, and I'm really not lying, 11 English teachers. Because the kids thought it was cool to antagonize the teachers.
We pretty much had the same.
And
we
you
had
know
a
what? It's
couple
not
come
cool,
and go.
to be honest. Like, if I think back, I'm like,
To do that to a
human being is so wrong.
Yeah, but you see, we only realize that now.
So if anyone that is in school that does listen, guys, have manners, have respect for your teachers, for yourselves, and enjoy school. Like, don't make it like, you attract that energy. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
If
you
there's
make it
anybody
like
that went to Glenvista High School between 1998 and 2002, pupils and teachers, if you ever felt victimized by me, I am publicly apologizing to you right now.
Oh, Kelly, that's cute.
It breaks my heart. Like, I think of certain things and I'm like, no, man. Like,
But it's because you never knew better.
I didn't know better.
It's not that you did it purposely.
And
you
that's
didn't
also
know
something
better.
that I need to also, and thank you for reminding me, because that's also good to talk about. You don't know better.
Yeah.
It was my first time being a rebellious teenager and trying to fit in, being socially acceptable. I lived so much of my life insecure, covering insecurities with brand name clothing, and then thinking I have to please everyone in the sense where you're a people pleaser.
Yeah.
And you're so worried about what everyone else thinks. But you're acting like this cool kid, but meanwhile you're
not that in
literally
the inside.
waking up and getting dressed based on what other people are going to think of you when they look at you. Fuck that. It is
draining.
Exhausting. It is so exhausting worrying what everyone fucking thinks.
And I'll tell you something, guys. Being cool is listening, having manners, having respect.
Being chill, going with the flow.
Go with the flow. You don't have to be difficult.
Guys, no one cares. I left school, okay, and I thought I was a cool kid. Not like a celebrity, but like, you've got like this impression.
Yeah.
Only wore brand name clothes. My brother never gave a fuck. Literally didn't give a shit. I'd be like, Barry, get a pair of New Rocks. And he's like, what? He got a pair, but like I think he felt forced.
Yes.
He did not care what jeans he wore. I would only wear brand name. I don't know why. I thought that was a thing. No one cares. Okay?
Yeah.
So, what are you doing on your phone?
I'm just sending a WhatsApp.
It's an every
Kelly.
episode thing now. Hey, have you noticed?
I've just sent a WhatsApp, Kelly.
Why do you have to point it out? So anyway, guys, okay, going back. What was I saying? Yeah, no one cares. No one cares what you look like. No one cares what you're wearing. No one cares.
No, so
Just
we're going
be
back.
your authentic, kind,
Actually,
good
the
self.
question you could say is, what would you tell your 18-year-old self? That's basically what we're saying.
Don't drink.
I would tell my 18-year-old self, just do better, I think.
Save money.
No, I would never tell myself that.
Oh my God, I wouldn't tell myself that. My
No,
sister
I
would have to
enjoyed that.
hide my purse. Well, okay, that's a whole difference.
No, like, I'm not saying don't enjoy life. You have to enjoy stuff.
No, of course. But
But
you also don't have to be
You don't have to be
a complete
cool.
twat.
You don't have to think you're cool being unkind.
Yeah.
Like-
And you don't have to think that you need to people please into getting people to
And that goes
be
for
your friend
everybody,
and like
not
you
only
and.
children.
Yeah,
That's everyone. Because people, I'll tell you something, nobody cares.
No one cares.
Literally, you think, trust me, everyone has their own shit going on. Nobody cares.
I actually shared something on one of the socials the other day, and it was, I really don't give a shit what you do for a living, what car you drive, what house you live in. I care about your character, how you treat people, how you are as a person. I really don't. Whereas before it was always like to like have a cool car and live there. I don't give a shit
And neither
anymore.
does anyone else.
I really look, at one stage, I'm not gonna lie to you, I did think that living in a fucking big house and driving my dream car, and I did think that would
Make you feel better.
make me happy. Yeah. But then when you've got so many other undealt with things, you're looking for destination happiness.
Yeah.
You're looking for materialistic happiness.
When you get this, you'll be happy.
Yeah.
When you have that, you'll be happy.
Exactly. And did it. Had the job, had the money, had the house, the dream car. Nothing changed.
You've got to be happy within yourself.
Yeah. I actually hated it. So now I love where I live. Love where I live.
You're content.
Content as hell. Do not care what car I drive. I have a Renault for anyone that's interested. And when I got it, people were even like, not my first choice of car. I don't like it. Guys, no one gives a fuck. It's wheels. It gets me from A to B with my kids. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, am I doing like a...
No, I'm listening to
counselling
you.
coach?
Go, I'm listening to you. Because I'm going to say, I'm going to
I feel
butt
like we
in.
always say the same thing.
No, I'm going to butt in. You know, in today's, what the problem is, the Joneses. Everyone also tries to keep up with the next person. And that's what makes you unhappy. But just live to your own freaking
really
means. Like, if you can only afford 4 eggs, don't go buy 18 eggs. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
But I'm going to take that literally. I can't just buy 4 eggs, eh? Like, if I see that tray for special on $99.99, I'm getting that tray.
So, that's the problem I also find, is everyone wants to compete with the next person. And then it causes fighting and in their own home because they're trying to please. So, in school, you're trying to be the cool kid.
Yeah.
So, you mean, as you grow up,
You're trying to be the cool
you're trying
kid,
to be the cool,
the car you drive.
the cool adult,
Yeah.
where you this and this, but you doing all these things, but you're fighting in your private life to try upkeep the.
I mean, God, when you're
appearance.
an adult like our age, if you don't have a smeg kettle, are you even a person?
Yeah, and like fuck that, bro.
Yeah,
Like, what for? If you can afford it, you buy it, and if you can't afford it,
But even
don't
if you
do
can afford it, you don't have to buy it.
No, if you can afford it, buy it. But my point is, if you can't afford it, it doesn't mean because the
I'd
next
rather buy a
person
pair of
has
shoes.
it, you got to have it. Keep in your own lane. Stop worrying what the
Comparison
next
is the
person's
thief of
doing.
joy.
I like that.
Next one going into, yeah, for real. So the amount of times I would compare my life to what other people had and their highlight reels and all of this, and in the end, I was at a constant fucking battle with myself all the time because, like, it's ridiculous, but I genuinely believed that everyone was looking at me and scrutinizing what I was doing and what I had and what I was going to get.
Yeah.
And wow, like, just breathe, take a step back. No one cares because I never cared.
And literally not
Like I would walk
literally.
into someone's house and I did not judge them on where they lived, how they lived, but I don't know why I thought the opposite about people thinking that about me.
I'm so like, I'm not like that though. I'd like to say I set the trend. I don't follow the trend.
Cute, eh?
I've never been one to really, it doesn't bother me what the next person's
I
doing.
don't think I've ever followed.
Whether they have, whether they don't have. You know, if you're a good person, I don't care who you are or what you have or what you don't have, then you're my person.
Yeah, 100%.
That's all that I find. You know, you can tell me this, and I'll be like, you know, back to the other podcast, they're good people.
So Kristal has 17 dogs. And if you can hear them, we do apologize.
Oh, gosh. It's just the puppy, guys. He found out he can bark.
That's one dog.
Seriously. Last week he started barking, and now he doesn't stop barking. He looks at the other dog barks. Now he found out he has a voice. Sorry, you guys.
Well, good for him. But yeah, comparison is the thief of joy. Let's just...
I like that one.
No, wait. Like what, the puppy?
No, I liked your comparison is the...
I was like, what the... But it's everywhere. It is. It really, yeah. So don't compare your life to others. You really have no idea.
Yeah, and don't judge other people. I know we're going in
Really
circles.
beating the dead horse, yeah.
I saw a thing on TikTok actually about be kind, just be kind. It was a thing of this woman was in a shop with her child, and the child was throwing a tantrum because he wanted a cake or something, and then someone walked past and said, sure, these parents of today don't know how to control their children. You know,
But she was actually disciplining.
No, 20 minutes before that, what you don't see is the lady actually just adopted the child, and he was in abusive foster homes. And they're saying you don't know what people are going through.
What's
Like there was, and then there was another snippet of the same little TikTok, a guy driving his car, but he was like swerving all over the road, and then there was a guy.
Oh yeah, I saw that, and they thought he was drunk and driving.
Yes.
Meanwhile, he had a stroke.
No, getting aggravated with him, saying to him like, "Can't you drive properly?" You know, like a bit of road rage. And then they say 20 minutes later, he just found out his wife died. So you don't know what people are.
There really was a clip though. It was on the highway going towards I love the word Monte Casino.
Yeah.
Casino. And it was a Fortuner, and it was like literally going all over the road, and these guys were recording it. And as it took off Bayers, it actually ended up crashing. But it was a medical emergency. The guy wasn't
drunk or anything.
Drunk, yeah.
Yeah, so the moral of that story was be kind, because you don't know what that person's going through.
Yeah.
You're only seeing that moment, but you don't know what led to that moment.
Yeah.
So just be kind.
Again.
So anyway, Kelly, are we going to end this one on be kind? And we'll see you next week.
We're fucking sick, eh?
Do your thing, Kelly.
See you later.